to block his teammate's line here.
Well, I think he just wants a straight line for turn 1, but it's 5 lights then. And it's lights out and away we go, and it's a much better start for JPB than it is for Ted. Although that second part of the phase, that second phase of the start,
backed off.
Ted just went flying.
Yeah, JPP backed off, knows where his fight is. We got a medium battle here.
And it's all clean. Everyone survived. Lofty's just gone past Halo.
Yeah, so never mind, it's definitely
Halo
Halo.
But the big gain of Rimmelex on those soft tyres at the back is already up 4 places. And now up 6 places. Vikings dropped, Warheads dropped. Smith HP down, it's not the start he needed. Now down to 14th, his joint second in the championship. Has stayed 12th. Whereas Rimmelex is now up in the top 10 already. Diving down the inside of Hicklin and the hairpin.
Soft tyres will work, but he has to come in so early for them.
Right, and he can go as far as lap 10, so, and the hard tyres can go to the end from lap 7 onwards, obviously earlier if there is a safety car. That said, just almost has a second gap at the front, and it's now Lofty. I think JPB's got out of shape there at turn 1.
Yeah, a little bit of contact there from Halo and Lembow. Yeah, a little bit of contact there. Halo and Lembow. I think Lembow went for the move.
Hammers and Hayes
down the inside.
Side by side. 2 seconds chicane. Hammers going to go down the inside of Hayes. Hayes is almost in the back of Chicken Rosary, and that's contact. That's caused carnage as well.
I do want to know, it looks like it's getting darker.
Yeah, it does. Maybe that's why Rimmelex has gone soft. But yeah, Hammers and Hayes coming together there. I mean, it's tough. I think Hayes probably should have left some room for Hammers. I think he was alongside enough to warrant some space.
Yeah, we almost just saw a Red Bull of JPP Gaming absolutely rear-ending Lofty into the heaven.
Jacques got a switch back on Hicklin as well, down at the hairpin. Rimmelex was the big loser from that. Oh my god, how's Hicklin dive bombed Jacques from that far back?
I want to know out. Lembow's on 19% ERS already, and it's only like 3.
Hammers has now got past Richie Chappelle. Chappelle was looking at trying to get past Jacques, and now suddenly Hammers has got back past instead. Hayes hasn't lost out much despite that spin. Already right back in this battle. As now Rimmelex is in, so he must have picked up damage from... He was the big loser from Hayes and Hammers' collision.
Yeah, it must have been.
Because he was right behind those two and dropped 3 places at the time.
Chicken Rosie picks up a 3-second time penalty.
I said he
won't help his cause
around here. He's normally the one picking up the pens. Him and Fat Ted. Ted's got a comfortable 1.7 second lead at the front at the moment.
Lembow's trying to push with 3% ERS. Now 6%.
As Jacques now comes into the pits and Chicken Rosie decides to retire in the pit lane already. Why is he... Okay, Chicken.
Rear wing damage and a side pod. I don't think he got rear-ended.
Chicken Rosie retired in Azerbaijan in the end. Smith HP down already, time penalty. But yeah, Chicken Rosie retired in Azerbaijan because he got a drive-through penalty and couldn't serve it before the last safety car, so just decided to crash into a wall.
I remember
he's caught Ted a little bit on this lap.
Yeah, I remember when it was Josh leading a race and he retired because his dinner was here.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that whole shenanigan.
He was leading the race as well at that point.
Good.
That was Spain last
But
year. I'm pretty
he
sure,
didn't
or
want to
the year
miss his
before.
Chinese.
Yeah. Drastic Blaze predicts every driver will have a penalty in this race. We saw yesterday that staying penalty clean was key. I mean, you crossed the line 10th and you pretty much got a podium if you had no pens.
That's how it was a Ferrari 1-2, and for once Ferrari's had good strategies.
I wouldn't really call it good strategies apart from the strategy was to not get a pen. Well, I'm not exactly sure
strategy.
how I didn't get a pen when I was on my final warning on lap 10. Halo now, 3-second penalty. And Meno gets another one. I've got two races going on basically. You've got the top 5 and then you've got, well, the next 5.
Yeah.
And then the third race is those people who have pitted at the back. Which is Melo, Xhaka, Raikkonen and Wimmerlex, who will all have to pit again.
Which is closing to James here. Not going to move this. So
Lofty's now broken out of JPB Gaming's DRS, but of course Lofty is on those medium tyres, so Lofty needs to start making some inroads, and Lofty's made a mistake there. He's just lost half a second to Ted, as now Xhaka's spun.
not lost his front wing.
Yeah, and he didn't decide to drive the wrong way into the pit lane again this time. Which is always good. Yeah, JPB's now been saved because he's back within DRS range of Lofty. So that'll give him something to help him in his battle versus Lemba.
See what Rich can do now. Why he has DRS. Should be an easy move. And it is.
So yeah,
I want to say Hayes might get.
Hammers all there. Hammers has got a brilliant exit from the chicane and flies past the tail as Xhaka's spun again.
I think, has he got damage? He's understeer now. Let's just letting Hayes catch up a bit. So now Hayes has finding herself on the attack.
Yeah, still recovering from that spin with Hammers. This is the DRS trains that you mentioned.
Yep. It's very difficult in the opening stages, but once everyone pits, it will equal itself out.
Lofty just gets so good traction out of that hairpin on those tyres that JPB just can't get close.
Yeah, Hayes just got pinched in the inside of the hairpin.
Halo's got another hand.
Had to come out the throttle. Lost the momentum, but she should be there. But Richie's still pushing James along. Also, I know Richie also needs to recharge his ERS because Hayes behind has got way all the amount.
Yeah, Hayes always saves her ERS. Well, when we were in Spain 2 weeks ago, she was in a battle with Halo. Halo pitted and Hayes still wasn't using any of our ERS to try and overcut him with. It's now Raikkonen's spun. Down at turn 2. And once
There's
again,
another one
JPB.
spun. I think it's Mello.
Oh,
Yeah,
get
Mello's
next
got
to
no
it.
front wing. So, half a lap to the pit lane.
Chappelle on 0%.
Yeah, it seems like Lofty just gets a better exit off the chicane.
It's the same as the hairpin.
Because JP can't even close in with DRS. It's huge.
About turn 3.
Yeah,
That was
Richie's
one of the places where I picked up one of my warnings.
now is on 11% DRS.
Right, can now spend the pit lane. Ooh, JPB's gone deep. Although he is going to be able to get the power earlier.
Still have DRS.
No DRS. Smith HB Dan
Smith
spun it. Second in the championship. Was that reset the track or was that just a weird?
No, he spun it. Yeah, he spun it around. I was on board.
So yeah, at the moment, Fat Ted would shoot up to second place in the championship. Smith HB Dan's down in 11th. Chappelle's down in 8th. Can Hayes now get past Chappelle?
Yeah.
She must be a bit of a dive when she stays behind. Thinks better of the dive.
I'll get pinch.
Torito should have done yesterday. Smith HB Dan now pits.
Yeah, I don't think we'll find them doing ballsy moves just yet, so there's a long way in the strategy. But I think if we found like near the end they'll start pushing, but I think because he's playing the safe game, but Richie Chapel's also underfilled his car, thinking there will be a safe car.
JPB keeps going so deep in the hairpin, and this time Lembau's got him just because JPB wasn't even on the track down at the hairpin. But of course, JPB has ERS as opposed to Lembau doesn't.
This is why I should be saving ERS for these moments. You know,
now JPB doesn't have any ERS for when he does the same thing next lap. Every lap, he's going so deep, and it's just giving, well, just helping Lofty out massively.
Yeah,
Lofty
the only way
is quick in the one place where he needs to be.
Yeah, the only way to be actually have a gain advantage in a DRS track is undercutting.
Oh, and Smith's
there's no point using ERS in a DRS string.
Smith is in the exact same rule as before.
This time as he broke his wing.
It's been one lap. In 2 laps he's spun twice there, and now he's a lap down.
He's going to be close to the lap down because Ted is he's going to be close.
Raikkonen.
Yeah, but Ted is now the next car behind him.
Yeah. So your race leaders are coming up to a 3-car battle for last place already.
I think Smith will be pit anyway, so
Lembau's got past JPB.
So he's got lapped. He's officially lapped.
Just great to let Lembau through. Though he's lost a whole second from doing it. I mean, that's pretty much what I did to that guy yesterday. I just let him go and I lost a second.
Yeah, Richie's finally got James, but I think James might have him back.
James just gets so good exits out of that chicane. He's going to dive it. James did the exact same thing to Hayes at the start of this race. And now the exact same things happen again with Chappelle at a different corner.
Yeah, I don't think he expects Richie to break, but I know Richie is a very late breaker.
I mean, James was definitely further behind that time with Chappelle as opposed to the Hayes incident earlier on.
Yeah.
The Hayes, Chappelle's got a pen. Oh, no, the Chappelle's almost crashed. He saves it nicely though.
Now it puts him on the back foot because James going to be a lot closer to it now.
Here comes Halo and JPB. Looking to try and go down the inside into the chicane.
Has JPP got damage?
I don't know, he keeps going deep in the hairpin, and now this is really spread out, this top battle for P2. It was 4 cars separated by like 1.5 seconds, now it's 4 cars separated by 5 seconds.
Yeah, because look, he's losing time and he's not doing anything wrong. He's losing a lot of time. Unless he's got a straight line speed.
It's very easy to get damage. Obviously you've got mainly the Wall of Champions, or you've got turn 3 and 4 chicane. They're the main places you can pick up damage, or if you understeer into the hairpin. So it is easy to do. Here comes Lembo now on Lofty then. Lofty
Yeah,
so
it's
far
no longer a
on
DRS train.
second race back in SLR. Going very well. He was in line for a good race last week. He then crashed out of it though. But Lofty here, currently P2. He should be coming into the pits within the next few laps as Smith HB Dan's now crashed.
That might be a safety car.
Yep. Oh, it's only a
Or was Mello taking out Raikkonen? If I caught on that.
Right in front of the race leader as well. He's somehow only a VSC. The Smith HB Dan crashing. Exactly where JMC crashed yesterday.
We'll have to get up to some back.
The safety car.
I've got Wimlex serving a penalty, it seems, yeah.
I think he spent the pit
5
lane
seconds.
in the last pit stop. So, nightmare for McLaren, both of them out of this race. Chicken Roseby retired in the pit lane for some bizarre reason.
Oh, Lofty's in.
Yeah, well, Lofty had to pit within the next couple of laps anyway, so it's a no-brainer for him to pit. VSC over, and Wimlex now has a drive-through penalty. Lofty would have been hoping that the VSC lasted a little bit longer, because he's going to come out in traffic here. He could come out in that 3-car battle between Hayes, James, and
yeah, it looks like he will be.
Yeah, right at the back of it. If that VSC stayed on a little longer, he would have been in front of this battle.
It's not ending him too much because if you think he got the leader, he is only 16 or close to 17 seconds off the leader.
Yeah, he's definitely
if he's close
well,
to
he
these guys.
definitely would have halved the gap between himself and Fat Ted, because he would have gained about a second through that moment that the race was still in the VSC and he was in the pit lane. But not enough at the moment. Wimlex is now going to come a lap down. Probably. Actually, he won't just. He's going to come out right next to Raikkonen and Mello. No, he's coming out a lap down.
Yeah, but he might take out Ted.
That's right. Ghosting is on.
Yeah.
Although Ted could, well, driving through ghosted cars is always a big distraction as James and Chappelle once again into turn 1. This time James is in front, but Chappelle's hung it around the outside, which then becomes the inside line for turn 2. Chappelle hangs on to P6, although he's done Seb. He's done a Seb thing. But unlike Seb, he brakes and lets everyone go. But he has lost 3 places doing so. Crucially for Lofty, he hasn't lost any time and has gained a position from it. But not what Chappelle needs when he is joint second in the championship.
No, I think we might
Try
see
and
Hayes
close down
go
the big
for
guy.
it now. Do it down the inside? No. Wait for the DRS.
We'll have DRS. Just get a good exit. Oh, Raikkonen's crashed. He's retired in the pit lane. Hayes.
Yeah, his car's
Going to go for the outside. Should comfortably have it done before the chicane though. And has done. Although watch James, he gets brilliant exits out of this corner.
He won't be able to overtake those yellow flags. He won't be able to overtake the yellow flags. It's now gone green, but it's still yellow for him.
Yeah, Hayes has DRS as well, of course, to defend. Oh, Hicklin's gone.
Behind the Hayes, another position.
And Lofty as well. Hicklin was just a comfortable sitting there in P5 as Raikkonen retired in the same place Hicklin spun.
I think it's an 18-second loss in a pit stop around here. If I'm not mistaken. It was a short pit lane.
Yeah, Lofty has lost time to Fat Ted. He's 18 and a half behind now, when it was 16 when he first pitted. So it'll still be close. Yeah. They'll have to spread out slightly. They are kind of at that point where we kind of need a safety car in this race.
Still a battle here for P5. Lofty will be joining the battle soon, I think.
Yeah, once his hard tyres are fully up to temperature. Should be able to come into this battle. Fat Ted now gets a penalty.
Ooh.
Luckily for him,
that might affect him between Lofty though.
yeah, it will affect him
But
with
I don't
Lofty,
think it'll affect him.
but everyone else also has penalties.
Yeah. You can't get any more, because I think 3 you can get away with. Anything more than 3 you're in a danger zone of losing a couple of positions.
Right, legend.
Yeah, don't remind me. I had 3 seconds I would have got on the podium. It's ooh. Yeah, here's Lofty now, he's on the back of James and Hayes.
Going to be losing a lot of time in this battle though. He has been going quicker than Ted, but he's not going to be going quicker than Ted when he's now going to be stuck to Hayes' pace. Halo's in. Halo took those mediums a long way.
Yeah. Could see him. No, he won't go softs.
Expect
Go
to
hard,
see
yeah.
these hard runners come in soon as well.
Yeah, lap 20, I was presuming them to be in.
James thought about a move to the inside of Hayes. Yellow flags again. Not quite sure why.
Mellow. I think it's Mellow getting blue flag shown, maybe.
Yeah, he wasn't going slow. He wasn't going proper slow or anything.
I don't know then. It was either that or it was Lemba, but Lemba
He was
hasn't done
letting
anything.
Fat Ted through by the looks of it, and the game just decided to give yellow flags for it. But here comes Lofty. He's got so much EOS.
He's not really been using it to catch up to these lot either, so
He needs to get
Does
past
have
James.
them.
He's lost a second this lap to Fat Ted.
yeah.
It was 18.
I think Hammond's
It was
is-
17.9 at the start of
Oh,
last
he's
lap,
gone deep.
and it's now 19.3, 19.2. And that was a terrible exit from Lofty. Why was Lofty into 8th gear that early?
He's just cost himself traction and straight line speed.
He's lost 8 tenths in the straight because he went straight into 8th gear. Chappelle now 3 seconds time holding. Because he's now got Halo and Hicklin right behind. And
Maybe that was a mistake.
Alpine ghosted. Women next to lap down. James on the verge of losing DRS. Lofty. We're praying that James does lose it. Women next now gets a penalty again. James, crucially for him, stayed within DRS range.
Yeah, I think it'll be next lap he'll lose it.
Oh, James has lost it now. Oh, it's going to be close. I don't think James has got DRS on Hayes. So this is Lofty's
Unless it's
chance.
a thousandth off.
Lofty, again, he's not lost much time this lap, but that's not a brilliant
Yeah, he
exit.
hasn't got it.
Lembau's in the pits, but he's sped into it. JPB's in as well. So, where are they going to come out in relation to Lofty? Lembau's going to be close to Lofty here. Lofty's going to go down the inside of James. Watch out for Lembau exiting the pit lane on the left-hand side as well.
Ah, yeah, Lofty's got it.
Here comes Lembau now, trying to, on the cold tyres. Thought about trying to go around the outside of James.
Now this is the good thing for Lofty here, but he is...
Lofty would be within 3 seconds of Fat Ted when he pits.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ted will be on mediums though, so tyre advantage should see Ted be able to pull away.
He has been burning, so I'm presuming he's pitting this lap as Ted.
Yeah, he's got to protect himself from the undercut that Lembau and
Don't get
JPB
5 second speed in pit,
attempted.
and he doesn't get one. Nice. I think Hayes might follow him in.
Yeah, and you've also got James, Chappelle and Hicklin as well. Right, Hayes is in. Fat Ted's already exiting the pit lane speed limiter though. But Fat Ted will stay in the lead of the race.
Lofty will come on 1.5, I believe, yeah, 1.8, 2.3. So yeah, 2.
2.2,
Yeah, 2.3,
but
2.2.
Ted is on cold tyres, although Lofty's got that wrong.
And now
On the
Lofty
cold
will be under
tyres,
pressure by Lembau.
Ted's managed to pull away on the cold tyres. Lembau
Well,
has
if
got
I
8
was
seconds of
Lofty-
pens though.
Yeah, if I was Lofty, don't give him too much of a fight to Lembau. Stick in his DRS and use Lembau to keep you up to that head.
Especially when Lembau's 8 seconds and has got much more pace on those mediums.
Yeah, because the hards will come in their own eventually. Mediums will slowly drop off. Not much. I think
Yeah,
it'll only be
Lembau
like a
flies past.
10th difference, but
Lofty tried to protect the inside, but Lembau's pace on that straight was just too great.
yeah, he just needs
And
to.
yeah,
He
fastest
sets
lap.
fast.
That is quicker than yesterday's fastest lap.
We did have a lot of safety cars, not a lot of getaway.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know
yeah.
how, but Adrian somehow managed to get the fastest lap on hard tyres on the final lap.
What was this fastest lap?
I think it was either 13.1, the same as what Lembau's just done, or was it 13.4? It was one of the two. My fastest lap was like a 14.6.
Mine was a 13.8, 7. Oh. 13, yeah. It's 13.8 or
Lofty's dropped
37.
out of DRS, so it's not gone straight to plan.
Yeah, and it seems Lembau don't have the straight line speed, or the cornering speed as Fat Ted does. I don't know a lot about his straight line speed though.
Yeah, we haven't seen him at all in the facility of anyone else.
Yo, she's Fat Ted's quicker on a straight line as well.
Here comes Xhaka on Warhead. Nope, Xhaka's backed out of it. Xhaka is on 12 seconds, I've just realised. So is Mello. Oh, Xhaka's almost lost the rear end.
What's on
Hicklin's now
3?
sped in the pit lane.
A safety car would actually not help the people on pens, because a lot of them are over 3.
Well, yeah, we saw that yesterday. I mean, if there was a safety car, then Lofty, JPP and Hayes would be your podium.
Also, just to note, at this current stage, Div 2's had 2 safety cars and these had none.
I mean, in one lap time, Div 2 would have had 3 safety cars. I mean, we didn't see this.
Jeez.
I mean, Div 3 somehow went 5 races in a row without a safety car. And then it was back with a bang in Azerbaijan with 3 safety cars.
Well, Lofty is 1.5 seconds away from Ted to even win this race, so he needs a miracle. Is this going to be the scenes of tomorrow's race? An Aston Martin chasing down a Red Bull?
Hope so. I mean, Alonso's always been a better racer than he has a qualifier. Just think back to his Ferrari days. Yeah. Oh, Mello's crashed.
Oh, that's
Mello's
on track though.
Coming out of the pit lane. And he's on the racing line with no wheel, and he's not ghosted. Watch out, people. Luckily, everyone's realised he's not ghosted, so he's going around him. And there we go, he's disappeared, and it's still not a safety car or anything.
That is surprising. That was
Yeah, I mean, we could do with a safety car now. The only person in DRS range is JPP, who once again goes deep into the hairpin. I haven't seen him on the track in the hairpin throughout this whole race.
It's either he's running 0-0 wings, so he can't slow his car down, or he forgets to use a brake pedal. Which is very key in an F1 car.
Alright, Shaney's now a lap down as well. As is Xhaka, so we've only got 10 people on the lead lap now. And Shaney now straight away gets a penalty after coming out of the pit lane. Sem saying hi, men's and legends.
Lofty's.
Oh, there's a front wing and it's
yeah, Lofty.
Oh, it's Lofty.
Yeah, his race has gone down the drain.
But you saw this.
That man desperately needs.
He was doing so well. I was thinking it was going to be Shaney after coming out of the pit lane. But Lofty
He desperately needs a safety car now, but no, he was
on
struggle
for a good
to
result in
even.
Azerbaijan before he crashed out, and now he's luckily not crashed out, but has got no front wing at all now.
He'll easily comfortably come out like P9.
Yeah. That's Ted fastest after the race. So he extends his advantage. He's been way quicker than Lembow.
Yeah, well actually almost a 10th.
5 laps ago the gap was 2 seconds. Now it's 4.4.
He has used his ERS, so maybe he has picked up the pace.
Lofty pits. As expected.
Yeah, it should be coming out behind Hicklin. Yeah.
Let's do a Hicklin fuel update. Oh yeah, Hicklin's going to run out of fuel again.
Here's a battle for the last point, which has probably been going on for many laps.
I mean, Hicklin's lost about 20 points this season because he's run out of fuel. He might lose some more points today because it is looking like he's going to run out of fuel.
Also another one. Yeah, Xhaka's another one. Red fuel symbol.
See, obviously everyone's thinking that after Azerbaijan and 3 safety cars, that Division 3 was going to go back to normal and have loads of safety cars again every race, but clearly not.
This is one of the reasons why I would never underfuel my car, because the one thing I don't want to be doing while racing is worrying about fuel issues.
Yes, you just want to be racing flat out.
I just want to put my foot down and go.
Bomb everyone into turn 10 or whatever it is.
I did not dive bomb anyone. I was side by side and still managed to get the inside line, so good moves. Good clean moves.
I mean, I don't think I made one actual overtake all race yesterday.
Well, from me going all the way down to P20, I thought my hopes were over of getting points. But
I think my only actual on-track overtake was my teammate letting me past. I think that was my only overtake yesterday.
there's a lot of 52 was chaos. I've also got here, GVP is in the range of getting a podium if he doesn't end himself in that last hairpin.
Yeah, if he doesn't go straight on into the wall down at the hairpin, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
I mean, he forgets to put his brakes on, it seems. Or his brakes are not working and he's doing a good impression of Sebastian better than Monza.
Lofty,
Lofty.
on softs.
Yeah. I mean, that gives him an extra point. And he is, I would say, I think he could actually get, I don't know about James, I think he might.
Yeah, we'll get James on pens probably come the end of this race.
Yeah, I mean Richie, I don't know if he'll get Richie unless he's...
Well, Richie's got 6 seconds, Aitken's got 8, and James has got 9. So it's still definitely a P6 possible for Lofty.
Yeah, which isn't a bad recovery, seeing his...
Yeah, I mean, he would have been
P3.
P2 or 3 come the end. Well, definitely P2 because of Lembau's 8-second penalty. But at least it's not out of the race like Azerbaijan.
JPP could actually, if he gets quick enough past Halo, he could close the gap to Lembau and get a P2.
Yeah, that would be JPV's first podium of the year as well. Currently down in 10th place in the championship and he got 25 points.
Well, he's trying to use ERS, what he's going to do with me, but he's going to get it done before I do Apex.
Halo gets another penalty.
This could be in. Yeah, this is Hayes. That opens up Hayes to go to P4.
Yeah. We said the importance of not getting pens, and once again, showing why.
Hayes had a quiet race ever since she got out of that DRS train.
Yeah, ever since that collision with James.
So JVP is looking to gain a second to get it under 8 seconds of Lembau.
Only 1 lap to go until we can't get a safety car as well, and Xhaka's now on 18 seconds.
I'm still looking at Hickman and Xhaka for flashing lights, symboling that they're out of fuel, but none yet.
Yeah, it won't start flashing till the final lap.
Yeah.
But
that or the penultimate lap.
anyway, just getting DRS. He looks to be coming fifth in this race as it stands now.
Ted's just showing pure Red Bull dominance they had in the actual 2022 season. He has not been touched all race. I don't think anyone's seen him since lap 1.
I mean, I haven't been on board with him at all this whole race. So, Warhead's got Xhaka. Yeah, JP, he's still going to stay P3. Obviously, there was a chance at P2 if he could have gained a second on Lembau. But that's gone out the window now. It is the final lap, we can get a safety car as well. So if someone wants a safety car, you better crash quickly.
or even just spinning a spot, it usually causes one. But I think
Yeah,
that's only
just
when
do
I'm
an
boosting.
O-in and just spin and then get stuck in neutral.
Yeah. Oh,
Right, too late for a safety car now then.
yeah.
Fat Ted about to start lap 33 of 35. So
Oh,
once again,
exhaustion, no.
Division 3 back to no safety cars.
Oh, if JP didn't have his 3 seconds, he would have only had to do 2 temps to get P2.
Well, nevertheless, still going to be his first podium of the year.
It would have been a Red Bull 1-2 as well, we realised the positions they started in.
Yeah, it's been up and down race for JP. Obviously, early on he was hanging in there in P3 just behind Lofty. But then we suspected he got damaged. That obviously wasn't the case, he was just struggling. So he did drop down to P6, but made his way back into the podium places now.
He could still get it, but he needs to be gaining at least a second to 1.2 a lap until the end.
Yeah, as it stands, Fat Ted would shoot up into second place in the championship with 72. Lembao would be on 70 points. Actually, Chappelle would go up to second, 1 point in front of Fat Ted. So it would be Fat Ted on 72, Chappelle on 73, Lembao on 70. And then you still have Swinners and Smith HB Dan on 67 points. And
Have you included that being? Have you included that being Chappelle P8 because it's will be dropping if he stays where he is now?
Okay, so yeah, Chappelle will be on 71 then. Still got Halo as well.
He has 9 seconds.
Halo currently on track to get 10 points, so that'll shoot him up to 61.
He also has 9 seconds. But yeah,
So,
no one else will be.
So
So
if you ignore
it'll be
Big Bag, then the championship fight for P2 will be very close. At the moment, Big Bag has double the points of anyone.
unless Lembao gets another penalty.
Big Bag's finished on the podium in every single race apart from one so far this year. Obviously, this will be the second, but he didn't race it.
Yeah, if Lembao gets another penalty, that does put JP Gaming into that P2 spot.
We
But
are
as it
on
stands,
the final lap though.
as it stands, JP needs to find 1.6 seconds to Lembao. Now our red light's flashing. I don't think so.
Yeah, watch.
Oh yes,
for
Jacka's is flashing.
Yeah, and Jacka. Yeah, watch out for Hickman's running out of fuel yet again. For about the 5th time this season. Fat Ted got 2 cars in front of him that he's about to lap. Jacka and Warhead. Jacka's got 21 seconds of pens and he's about to run out of fuel. I mean, if you're Jacka, you might as well just let Ted through so that you don't have to complete a lap with no fuel.
Yeah.
But there we go, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, I think is that not him? Oh, no, it's not him. I feel like it.
There we go, Jacka's doing exactly what I said. He doesn't want to complete a lap with no fuel. So Fat Ted then crosses the line. He led from the start to finish, led every lap of the race. Fat Ted dominates the Canadian Grand Prix. Lembao crossed the line P2 and will stay P2 after not getting the pen on that final lap. JPV take his first podium of the year here in Canada, with Halo finishing 4th on track, but Hayes will get P4 thanks to no pens. James runs out of fuel on the line.
Oh, Virtue's also flashing.
Chappelle crossed the line P7, but Lofty will get P7, just missing out on James by a second. Hickton will cross the line P9. He's probably going to run out of fuel any second now. He's not going to lose any points from it this time for once. There we go, he's
Yeah,
run
it's
out
in
of fuel.
outfield now.
Ecklin lost the 9P9. Only Warhead left.
Just
And he
well
will
getting
get
a
1
point.
Go on, Warhead, do some donuts.
And just don't
Yeah.
crash into a wall and take your wheel off. Even though you'll still get P10 anyway.
I mean, that's what happened in
For finishing 90%
Azerbaijan.
of the race.
The person in 10th crashed out, and then the person in P11 was a lap down, so he still didn't get a point. Right, so we'll get the top 3 in the party then. Once we eventually get out of this black screen.
Lovely black screen. I could just invite, hang on, I'll invite him this way. People recently played with, I know the top 3. I can easily do this.
Legend, you're putting your reputation on the line here. There we go, we're finally out of the black screen. As Fat Ted walks down.
I'm inviting him.
Right, here comes Fat Ted. Anyone else?
I have invited Len Bao.
Well, invite. Oh, he said no. I will invite JPP again.
Yeah, I think I've invited him as well again.
Here we go. So, how do you want to do the interviews, Legend?
I am not first. I can go first if you want me to.
Go on then.
So, we go to the man that started P2 but ended his race on P3 with JPP Gaming.